Morning, welcome to Colin's Reading Aloud Project Part 117, another 1,000 words, starting now. HARUSPEX, HARUSPICKLE, HARUSPICATE, HARUSPICATED, HARUSPICATES, HARUSPICATING, HARUSPICATION, HARUSPICATIONS, HARUSPICES, 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 HARUSPICY, harvest, harvestable, harvested, harvester, harvesters, harvesting, harvestings, harvestless, harvestman, harvestmen, harvests, harvest time, harvest times, has-been, has-beens, hassempfeffer, hassempfeffers, hash, hashed, hashish, hashishes, hashes, hashhead, hashheads, hashier, hashiest, hashing, hashings, hashish, hashishes, hashmark, hashmarks, hashtag, hashtags, hashy, hask, hasks, haslet, hastelet, hastelets, hasp, hasped, hasping, hasps, hassar, hassars, hassle, hassles, hasses, hassium, hassiums, hassle, hassled, hassles, hassling, hassock, hassocks, hassocky, hast, haster, hastate, hastated, hastately, haste, hasted, hasteful, hastefully, hasten, hastened, hastener, hasteners, hastening, hastens, hastes, hastier, hastiest, hastily, hastiness, hastinesses, hasting, hastings, hasty, hat, hateable, hatband, hatbands, hatbox, hatboxes, hatbrush, hatbrushes, hatch, hatchabilities, hatchability, hatchable, hatchback, hatchbacks, hatcheck, hatchecks, hatched, hatchel, hatcheled, hatcheling, hatcheled, hatcheler, hatchelers, hatcheling, hatchels, hatcher, hatcheries, hatchers, hatchery, hatches, hatchet, hatchets, hatchetite, hatchetites, hatchety, hatching, hatchings, hatchling, hatchlings, hatchment, hatchments, hatchway, hatchways, hate, hateable, hated, hateful, hatefully, hatefulness, hatefulnesses, hateless, hatelessness, hatelessnesses, hater, hate rent, hate rents, haters, hates, hateworthy, hatful, hatfuls, hatguard, hatguards, hath, hather, hatinator, hatinators, hating, hatless, hatlessness, hatlessnesses, hat-like, hatmaker, hatmakers, hat-peg, hat-pegs, hat-pin, hat-pins, hat-rack, hat-racks, hatred, hatreds, hats, hatsful, hat-stand, hat-stands, hatted, hatter, hattered, hatteria, hatterias, hattering, hatters, hatting, hattings, hattock, hattocks, hoburgion, hoburgions, hauberk, hauberks, hautbois, hoard, hoarding, hoards, horf, horfs, whore, whores, haught, haughtier, haughtiest, haughtily, haughtiness, haughtinesses, haughty, haul, haulage, haulages, haulback, haulbacks, hauled, haulds, hauled, hauler, haulers, haulier, hauliers, hauling, haulings, haulm, haulmier, haulmiest, haulms, haulmy, haul-out, haul-outs, hauls, haulst, halt, haulyard, haulyards, horn, haunch, haunched, haunches, haunching, horns, haunt, haunted, haunter, haunters, haunting, hauntingly, hauntings, haunts, haurient, haurient, hause, horsed, hausen, hausens, hauses, hausfrau, hausfrauen, hausfraus, hausing, housemanize, housemanized, housemanizes, housemanizing, housemanize, housemanized, housemanizes, housemanizing, housedella, housedelate, housedelum, houstoria, houstorial, houstorium, hort, hortboys, hortboy, hortboys, hort, hote, hoter, hotest, hoter, hoters, hoin, hoins, havati, havatis, havdalla, havdallas, havdolo, havdolos, havelock, havelocks, haven, havened, havening, havenless, havens, havior, haviors, havered, haverall, haveralls, havering, haverings, haberings, havers, haversack, haversacks, haversine, haversines, halves, havildar, havildars, havings, haviors, haviors, havoc, havoced, havocers, havocking, havocs, whore, hawallas, hawbucks, whore-eaters, horde, hawfinches, hawing, hawkbell, hawkbells, hawkbill, hawkbills, hawkbits, hawked, hawker, hawkers, hawky, hawk-eyed, hawkies, hawkies, hawking, hawkings, hawkish, hawkishly, hawkishnesses, hawkit, hawk-like, hawk-moths, hawk-noses, hawk's bread, hawk's beard, hawk's beards, hawksbill, hawksbills, hawkshaws, hawkweeds, hormed, horming, horms, horsed, horseholes, horsepipes, horsers, horsing, hawthorns, hawthorny, hayband, haybands, hayboxes, haycations, haycocks, hayers, hayfields, hayforks, hayest, hayings, haylages, hails, haylofts, haymakers, haymakings, haymow, haymows, hayracks, hayrakes, hayricks, hayrides, hayseeds, haystacks, haywoods, haywires, hazanim, hazards, hazarders, hazarding, hazardizes, hazardousnesses, hazardry, hazards, hazelhens, hazily, hazelnuts, hazels, hazewoods, hazers, haziest, hazily, hazinesses, hazings, hazmats, hazy, hazanim, hazans, headaches, headachier, headachiest, headachy, headages, headbands, headbang, headbanged, headbangings, headbangs, headboards, headboroughs, headcases, headchairs, headcheeses, headcloths, headcounts, headdresses, headed, headends, headers, headfasts, headfirst, headfishes, headforemost, headframes, headfucks, headfulls, headgates, headgears, headguards, headhunt, headhunted, headhunter, headhunters, headhuntings, headhunts, headier, headiest, headily, headinesses, headings, headlamps, headlands, headleases, headlessnesses, headlight, headline, headlined, headliners, headlines, headlining, headlocks, headlong, headman, headmarks, headmaster, headmasterly, headmasters, headmasterships, headmen, headmistresses, headmistressy, headmost, headnotes, headpieces, headphones, headpieces, headpins, headponds, headquartered, headquartering, headquarters, headraces, headrails, headreached, headreaching, headrests, headrigs, headrings, headrooms, headropes, headsails, headscarves, headsets, headshakes, headsheets, headship, headships, headshot, headshots, headshrinker, headshrinkers, headsman, headsmen, headspace, headspaces, headspring, headsprings, headsquare, headsquares, headstall, headstalls, headstand, headstands, headstay, headstays, headstick, headsticks, headstock, headstocks, headstone, headstones, headstream, headstreams, headstrong, headstrongly, headstrongness, headwaiter, headwaiters, headwall, headwalls, headwood, headwoods, headwater, headwaters, headway, headways, headwind, headwinds, headword, headwords, headwork, headworker, headworkers, headworks, heady, heel, healable, healed, healded, healding, healeds, healed, healy, heelies, healer, healers, healing, healingly, healings, heals, healsome, health, healthcare, healthcares, healthful, healthfully, healthfulness, healthfulnesses, healthier, healthiest, healthily, healthiness, healthinesses, healthism, healthisms, healthless, healthlessness, healths, healthsome, healthy, heap, heaped, heaper, heapers, heapier, heapiest, heaping, heaps, heapstead, heapsteads, heapy, hear, hearable, heard, herds, hear, hearer, hearers, hears, heary, hearing, hearings, hearken, hearkened, hearkener, hearkeners, hearkening, hearkens, hears, hearsay, hearsays, hearse, hearsed, hearses, hearsier, hearsiest, hearsing, hearsey, heart, heartache, heartaches, heartbeat, heartbeats, heartbreak, heartbreaker, heartbreakers, heartbreaking, heartbreakingly, heartbreaks, heartbroke, heartbroken, heartbrokenly, heartbrokenness, heartburn, heartburning, heartburnings, heartburns, hearted, hearten, heartened, heartener, hearteners, heartening, hearteningly, heartens, heartfelt, heartfree, hearth, hearthrug, hearthrugs, hearths, hearthstone, hearthstones, heartier, hearties, heartiest, heartykin, heartykins, heartily, heartiness, heartinesses, hearting, heartland, heartlands, heartless, heartlessly, heartlessness, heartlessnesses, heartlet, heartlets, heartling, heartlings, heartly, heartpea, heartpeas, heartrending, heartrendingly, hearts, heartsease, heartseases, heartseed, heartseeds, heartsick, heartsickness, heartsicknesses, heartsink, heartsinks, heartsome, heartsomely, heartsomeness, heartsomenesses, heartsaw, heartsores, heartstring, heartstrings, heartthrob, heartthrobs, heartwarming, heartwater, heartwaters, heartwood, heartwoods, heartworm, heartworms, hearty, heast, heast, heasts, heasts, heat, heatable, heated, heatedly, heatedness, heatednesses, heater, heaters, heath, heathberries, heathberry, heathbird, heathbirds, heathcock, heathcocks, heathen, heathendom, heathendoms, heatheness, heathenesses, heathenize, heathenized, heathenizes, heathenish, heathenishly, heathenishness, heathenizing, heathenism, heathenisms, heathenize, heathenized, heathenizes, heathenizing, heathenness, heathennesses, heathenries, heathenry, heathens, heather, heathered, heatherier, heatheriest, heathers, heathery, heathfowl, heathfowls, heathier, heathier, heathiest, heathland, heathlands, heathless, heathlike, heaths, heathy, heating, heatings, heatless, heatproof, heats, heatspot, heatspots, heatstroke, heatstrokes, heatwave, heatwaves, heorm, heorms, heave, heaved, heaven, heavenlier, heavenliest, heavenliness, heavenlinesses, heavenly, heavens, heavenward, heavenwards, heaver, heavers, heaves, heavier, heavies, heaviest, heavily, heaviness, heavinesses, heaving, heavings, heavy, heavy-hearted, heavy-heartedly, heavyish, heavyset, heavyweight, heavyweights, hebdomad, hebdomadal, hebdomadally, hebdomadar, hebdomaderies, hebdomadars, hebdomadary, hebdomada, hebdomaders, hebdomads, hebe, heben, hebenon, hebenons, hebens, hebephrenia, hebephreniac, hebephreniacs, hebephrenias, hebephrenic, hebephrenics, hebes, hebitant, hebitate, hebetated, hebetates, hebetating, hebetation, hebetations, hebetative, hebetic, hebitude, hebitudes, hebitudinosity, hebetudinous, hebona, hebonas, Hebraization, Hebraization, Hebraizations, Hebraise, Hebraised, Hebraises, Hebraising, Hebraization, Hebraizations, Hebraise, Hebraised, Hebraises, Hebraising, Hecatome, Hecatombs, and that is 1,000 today, so I'll stop there and see you tomorrow.